And we are live in the studio. I have some company with me today because this is a little something new we're going to be doing every Friday. We're going to be talking about local music. And so, of course, I had to enlist some help when it comes to that. And I couldn't think of two better people than Shane Eder and Brian Job. Hello. Yeah, when you come in here and I'm on, you got to talk. Say hi. Malia's here. And, okay. Anyway, and no, that wasn't Pop Evil. That was the theme song for our show, if that's what people were thinking, because I played Pop Evil like last hour, and nobody noticed it. But no, that's not Pop Evil. But anyway, here's Brian. He's over here, Brian Job.
Howdy.
And Shane Eder.
Hello.
Hey, all right. And we're just going to talk local music, because that's what we want to do here. We support live music and support local music. And these guys are, I would say, historians. They're preserving the local music history as well as supporting it. If you go to local band shows, you're going to see one or both of these guys out at just about any show.
Yep, we get around.
Yeah. And so, anyway, I don't even know where to start. We can just start with wherever you want to start, guys. These guys know more about it than I do.
Go, Shane, go.
Go, Shane.
Brian, like you said, Brian and I, we've just been trying to contact local musicians. We're trying to learn more about the music scene. Some of the older musicians that are still playing today or have been deceased. Some of the bands we're learning every day, different bands that played here or in this tri-state area, and we're just trying to archive as much as we can. I know we've been getting cassette tapes from different people, whether they were directly in the board or something where they recorded a live show or even practice sessions, and we're trying to take those and archive them, put them on a computer, make CDs, trying to figure out the song list, and just trying to follow in the footsteps of these musicians at this point in time.
Yep. So we keep up with not only the past as far as local music, but we're keeping up with what's going on right now.
What's going on now, because that's what's important. And we support live. I know I support live music, and you guys do as well.
Yes. Yep.
Because there's nothing like live music, local talent.
Yep.
And we love to have the big acts come through, but it's the little local people that we enjoy a lot and want to keep that scene alive. So that's what we're going to be doing every Friday between 11 and noon. We're going to be talking local music, classic local music, current local music. We're going to have some bands in here. In fact, we have De Niro lined up to be in here on the 17th.
De Niro, rock on.
There you go.
We'll either play some of their CDs or play some live
defunct.
music. Yeah, well, so a couple of the members are going to be here anyway, and they're stoked to be here. So
sounds good.
And of course, had Nathan in a couple weeks ago, and we're working on getting Stumped Out in here. But real jobs get in the way sometimes of having fun. So
right on, it happens.
Well, this is great because I know a lot of the guys that have been in here before with Susie G or yourself,
and now
they're anxious to come back and do it again. I know Dave Roth is one that has been in here several times, and I made contact with him and told him what the radio station here is wanting to do and keep this going and archive and keep it going again. So a lot of these musicians are thrilled to hear that. I know we were talking, Don I know is going to try and reach out to local musicians, so anybody that would like to come in, do an interview or even play music, and I know Don's looking forward to hearing from everyone out there. So
right, yeah, and all you have to do is give me a call, Big Don, at 524-5412 here at the radio station, or 5410, and ask for me, or even ask for Leah, but ask for me. This is my baby. So, if you're a local musician, local band, and you want to be right here talking with us and maybe playing some live music, we encourage live music. We'd love just somebody in an acoustic guitar to come in here and
absolutely.
We'll jam, we'll talk, we'll throw it around the circle.
Oh, we can talk. We can go.
And I know between Brian and Don, Brian has a schedule for a Facebook page.
Right.
For the Southeast Iowa. And I know they're going to try and keep this
That's going to be part of the show on a weekly basis as highlighting the local bands. So you can go out and check these guys out when you hear them on the radio, and you can say, hey, I want to know where they're playing.
Yep.
And if nothing else, you can go out and check out some good entertainment, and that's what we want to do.
There's been a lot of activity lately. There's a resurgence, I believe, in local music.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot going on.
And that's what we want to do. We want to promote. That's, we're Keokuk's radio station, but we're not just Keokuk. We want to promote Port Madison, all the Tolwa area here.
Right now's the time. All these reunion bands are happening around us, and we've been able to go up to Vinnie's in Fort Madison here a couple weeks ago. Brian and I was invited up there, and for some of the guys in Fort Madison area, but also guys from Keokuk and Burlington went up there and jammed. And there's something always going on here in Keokuk. And I know in September there's a few others that they're talking about doing a couple more reunion bands. I know Gary Crank is going to be back, and they're going to try and do a few more things maybe at the Cellar in the South Side. So we'll keep that advertised as well.
All right, and then one thing that we're going to do, I have to mention, we're going to play another Pop Evil song. I guess people didn't recognize the first one. They called when we played Slaughter. They called when we played the theme song for this show. And they didn't call when we played the first Pop Evil song. So somewhere before the hour's out, we're going to play a Pop Evil song. We're just going to throw it in there. And if you're the first one to call, you're going to see Pop Evil Saturday night and all the other bands.
Put your ears on,
schedule.
Pop Evil fans.
Here's my little schedule for Saturday night. Who is it? Headfirst, Hinder, Pop Evil. So that sounds like a pretty good lineup. And we got a two general admission passes that'll get you into all of that, and 2 meet and greets to meet Pop Evil. So be listening. We will throw a Pop Evil song in here somewhere. And no, we're not going to tell you when it's coming. It's just going to, boom, hit you. And then you give us a call at 524-5412, and you'll get the tickets. All right? That's how that's going to work. And now we're going to talk more local stuff. Do we want to play a song, or do we want to keep going?
Well, we can. You want to play a song?
Yeah. Brian was nice enough to bring a CD with a lot of local music on it. So we're going to
lots of local stuff.
The first one is by what?
Gone,
I believe. So let's see here. I got to make sure. Got to make sure things are turned on here. We don't usually use our CD player. So we're going to play a track from Gone. Do you know what?
Blackout of Gretley.
Blackout Gretley. Okay, here we go. local music from Gone, and we're going to talk a little bit about that band. Brian and Shane know a lot more about Gone than I do, so enlighten our audience about Gone.
That song's from 1966.
Wow, year before I was born.
Yeah.
That tells you how old
Black
I am.
Allegretly.
Yes, that actually, they put out a single of that song, 45.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody knows what a 45 is out there.
Oh, yeah, vinyl.
It's a hard one to get a hold of. But yeah, this, like he said, it was Gone, and there were local guys. We were just talking, but Craig Moore and Rex Garrett and Brent Colvin, Gary Stepp, and let's see, who else do we have?
Who did we skip?
Oh, Jerry Gable.
Jerry.
There we go.
Yes, and they were all locals from Keokuk and Fort Masson area that started Gone. And then Dave Johnson come in the following year in 67, so, and Larry LeMaster come in, so.
Yeah, we've had a lot of dealings with Gone. All the members of Gone are all buds.
Yeah, they had a reunion, what was that, 2 years ago? Their 50th anniversary of Gone played at the Grand Theater in Keokuk, Iowa. And they brought in all the ones that were still playing, the main group. And Jerry came back from California.
Yeah, good time.
It was.
They put on a heck of a show at the Grand.
Was it 2 hours long?
Yeah, they jammed for a long time.
They did.
Yeah, got a video of it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Cool. That's cool. And that's what we're all about, is stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Covering that stuff and promoting it before it happens and talking about it after it happens.
At some point, you'll see or hear Slink Rand and Craig Moore got together, and they have a band called Slink and Wolf. And some of the material that they covered on this album was written back when they were playing years ago with Gone and Elmo Smokehouse. And I know at some point they will be doing some promoting in this area to promote their CD and album, as well as hopefully.
Yes.
And I hope
back
their
to
first
Keokuk
stop is right here.
and playing
we
here.
need to get them in here.
Yeah.
They'll come in and chat.
That'll
I'm
be
sure
a
they will.
fun show. We might have to stretch that one longer than an hour.
Now, and also I want to mention that I do have a few CDs. If somebody wants to get a hold of one, get a hold of Brian Job.
Right, he's easy to find on Facebook.
He's easy to find.
Or give me a call here, and I can put you in touch with him.
I got about half a dozen copies left. So
all right. So anyway, we are going to take a little break because we got to do that every now and then. And of course, I got to remind the listeners: don't forget to be listening for Pop Evil. In fact, we're going to play the song called "Waking Lions," and when you hear that, call 524-5412, and you'll get the passes to not only see Pop Evil, but to meet them. Meet and greet passes. So check it out, and then we'll be back with some more local music right after this on